Yo, what up, everybody? We are back at it again, episode 4. Super excited. Been loving doing these. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing us over on YouTube. Episode 4. I'm joined again, as usual, with my co-host, Perfy. My camera's. I need to switch my camera because I keep pointing to one direction, but you're not over there on one screen, but you're over there on the other screen. It's so confusing. Anyways, what's up, Perfy?
Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going today? Happy Hump Day once again. You know what I feel like we should do at some point? Have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we should try doing the fusion dance at some point.
Oh,
It'd be pretty interesting.
you're trying to. We both are going the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh man. That's gonna get clipped later
Another
for
beautiful
sure.
day. I hope not.
But yeah, another been a pretty good decent week. We've been climbing some league quite a bit here recently. So end of season is coming soon. I know we talked about that last time on the podcast. We've got, I think, 6 days left, essentially. 6.5 days left before the season ends, and according to a random master player, Garen, who thinks Garen has skill shots, we're hard stuck. So just pointing
That is true.
just pointing that
All
out
of
there.
that is true.
So for today's podcast, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun and do some would you rathers. So we each came up with a list of I actually have a list of, I think, 10. I know you said 7, I believe.
Oh my god. Failing to follow instructions.
I came up with 10. We wanted to have some backups. We're only excuse me, I've been corrected. It's 9. But we wanted to have some backups just in case we had some overlaps. Fun fact, I don't know how you came with your list, but my list was AI generated. So I'm really, really interested to see how this works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I scoured the internet, both the regular web and the dark web for the best would you rathers.
Ooh, the dark web. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's get into this. All right. Who do we want to go first? Do we flip a coin?
All right, you lead us off, P2, unless you want to pull up a coin flip generator.
I got you. I have one oddly up right now. Like I was assuming you were going to do this. All right.
I'm calling heads. If I get it right, I go first. If I get it wrong, you go first.
All right. It is tails, so I guess I go first.
Get wrecked. Oh wait, no. Get wrecked me.
Yeah,
Damn.
get wrecked you. All right. Let's see. Looking at my list. Oh, I know I have to do this one because when it popped up, we were just like, oh my god, Perfy. And I want to make sure I have the time for this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get it first. Would you rather always have to tell the truth or always have to tell a lie?
All right. Just so you know, for context here, chat, we are going to give some brief insight behind our decisions and our choices, just so that, we have some decent context here. So you said, would I rather always tell the truth, or what was the other part?
Always tell a lie.
Oh, man. That's
no more
tough.
truth or lie. It's always one or the other.
I'd rather always tell a lie. The reason is because I basically already do that anyway. So it fits right into my lifestyle. On top of that, unless I'm being satirical, I'm a pretty truthful person. So, I'd like to maybe take a step back and swap roles for a little bit and see what it's like to live life on the dark side. I just hope that I come up with good lies, because if they're not very creative, they'd be really boring.
So you're going for always telling a lie.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right. Confirmed. Perfy always going to tell a lie.
All right. For you, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to softball the first one for you. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
Ooh. So my choices are so both are apocalypses either way. So yep. Zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse. Can you Like, so just like robots and AI, like Terminator, essentially.
Yep, Terminator, where they're like assimilating humans, or zombies, where they're basically attacking and assimilating you into a zombie.
Okay.
Both essentially an assimilation apocalypse.
Yeah. So I know for a fact, if I were in a zombie apocalypse, I'm just gonna be one of the first ones to go. Like realistically, it's just gonna happen, and I'm okay with that. But that's what's going to happen. Robot apocalypse, I haven't really like envisioned myself in, but I assume it's going to be the same thing, especially with how much technology is sitting in my house right now. Realistically, like my toaster could take me out, right? So at this point, I'm just trying to figure out what I would prefer to live as: a mindless zombie, of flesh and gross meat parts, or a super high tech, still mindless, robot body. For me, I think the robot body is cooler. Like, get rid of the gross flesh and all the organics. Give me the steel plates, man.
Fair. I like it.
All right. All right. Let's see. Looking at my list here. Ooh, this is another good one. That made me think of you. Okay. Would you rather have spaghetti for hair or broccoli for fingers?
Spaghetti for hair, absolutely. And here's why. Because you can easily cut spaghetti, you could trim it down, you could wash it, but having broccoli for fingers would be the worst thing to game with. Trust me, I can live with spaghetti, I'll put a hat on, but I'm not fixing broccoli fingers, fam. That sounds awful. I'd be pressing like 4 keys at once. I'd be jobless.
It's funny because that's very similar to, so Lana asked me a very similar one this morning, and it's very similar to the reasoning that I gave. I essentially just said, well, I'm going bald anyways, so what do I need? What is hair going to affect me regardless? And she's
already there, fam.
I'm already
Already there.
She countered with, but what if your spaghetti hair grows longer than your actual hair and grows quicker and fuller? I'm just like, no shot. I'm a teacher. The stress will kill it for sure.
True.
All
All right. So I'm going to step it up just a little bit. Would you rather buy all used underwear or all used toothbrushes?
Oh, that's you. Yep. I guess, like, can I ask him, like, how used are we talking about? Like, because, like,
Well,
if it's...
Let's say it's 50% used, 50% of
like,
its durability. Like, even washing them won't necessarily leave you scarless. You'll be like, oh, shit.
Because, like, I'm thinking, like, if this underwear has some, like, dirt tracks in it, nah, I'm out, fam. I'm out. I'm out. But I'm also thinking, like, of the same thing. If the toothbrush has, like, pieces or chunks, like, stuck in there that won't come out, I'm just like, basically, am I okay with wearing someone's poo-poo or having someone else's discarded food in my mouth?
Yep, that's your decision here.
I mean, I think I'm more comfortable, realistically, with going with the used toothbrushes. I'll just stop brushing my teeth as often, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll just floss and I'll pray for the best. I'll be like, dentist, fix me up. You can't
mouthwash, a little bit of floss.
Yeah,
We'll hope for the best.
You can't fix used underwear. There's like, that's not happening.
Noted.
So yeah, I guess I'm going with the used toothbrushes. Oh, that's gross. It's just really gross to think about. Ooh, okay. Here's another one that I liked. Would you rather sneeze glitter or have rainbow colored tears?
All right, I'm going to say rainbow colored tears, and the reason why is because I'm a real man and I don't cry, but I do sneeze a lot, so that would be really annoying.
So you're okay with every time you do happen to cry, on those rare occasions, it's just full of rainbow all over you.
Absolutely, because it never happens.
I've actually heard you cry on Discord, so I know that's a lie.
Actually, I'm
I guess
starting to
you're
think
already
that
working.
rainbow tears would be pretty dope. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not a hindrance. It's actually a perk.
Okay, okay.
Dude, you have no idea how awful it is to clean up glitter. There's very few things in this world I would choose that over.
That's so true, actually, though. That's so true.
All right, so this one is very similar to the question you asked me, but slightly different. Would you rather detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell?
Okay. So never being able to be lied to, especially with you around, sounds phenomenal. But you're pretty easy to tell. Other people not
Damn
so
touch.
much. And I struggle with that's something that I actually like consciously struggle with. Um I've always struggled with, so I don't hate that. Um I'm trying to think like how often I lie, and it's very very rare. And normally it's because I just don't feel like dealing with the stupidity of not lying. It's like white lie stuff. Like I'll just tell someone they're okay and just try to go on about my day because I just don't want to deal with them anymore. And realistically, if those people knew I was lying, I really don't know if I would care. I just want them gone.
Yeah,
Most
but
of the
P2, you would be able to ramp up your lying if you could always get away with them. You can start fucking lying out your ass.
I'm trying to think like what I would have to lie about. I know other people lie to me, but I don't really have a need to lie to other people.
Oh my god, we live completely different lives, you and
I
I.
know we do. In fact, it's kind of a thing for me of not lying because I having the in my line of work that I need to have a certain level of trust. Um,
Sure, sure.
yeah, no, I'm gonna go with detect every lie I hear. Get fucked,
Okay,
Furphy.
okay. Hey, listen, I like it.
You'll never be able to lie to me again. No more. Do you want the truth or a lie? I'll always know.
Then it'll be for everyone else.
Only I will know the truth. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. I got one. Would you rather have super strength, but it be incredibly clumsy, or be a genius, but be the weakest person on the planet?
Strong and clumsy, or super smart and weak?
Yes.
Super smart and weak. I imagine that if I'm smart enough, if I'm that smart, I'll be able to invent shit to do things for me handles all the strength anyway. I find intelligence to be significantly better than strength, so I'm going with that. And every superhero movie that I've ever watched, which mind you is only a small handful, has always told me that intelligence trumps all. I mean, one person, he has zero superpowers, but he makes fucking suits out of armor and shit, and he flies around and shoots shit with like super duper beams and stuff.
Dude, have you seen his body? Like, he's actually really, really fit. You would be as frail, like a strong wind could knock you over.
Listen, I'm pretty sure I can build an exoskeleton suit that I could wear with my strong wind blow over body that could then go inside that robotic suit. Plus, or I'll just make the robotic suit super, super lightweight. Come on, man. I'm a super genius in this world.
Okay, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. You're making me out to be incredibly intelligent and I can't figure out a way to get over my frail body.
All right. Fair
All right,
enough.
all right,
Fair
all right,
enough.
here we go. This one's a little bit long, so you might want to decrease the font a little bit.
Okay.
Would you rather be always stuck in traffic but find a perfect parking spot, or never hit traffic but always take forever to park?
Okay. Be always stuck in traffic, but can't, or but can't
But finds
find
perfect parking
perfect
spot.
parking,
Yep.
or never get stuck in traffic,
And
but
always worst parking.
struggle with parking.
Yep.
So okay, so that's really hard because I've really never. There have been very few times in my life where I've not been able to find parking spot, but there have been so many more times in my life where I've been stuck in traffic. I hate being stuck in traffic. That is the worst thing in the world, is being stuck in traffic. There was one time we were driving around getting general stuff done, and we sat at a stoplight, no kidding, for 3 turns. Meaning we got there, it was red, it turned green, red again, still couldn't get through. Turned green, red again, still couldn't get through. Turned green, and finally, after on the 4th green light that we saw at the stoplight, we were finally able to go through. I hated that.
Sounds like my life on the daily. We have a light that I go to when I go to Walmart that you're normally stuck there for at least 3 lights. At a minimum 3.
But like parking, like I don't mind walking. Like I will park far away. It's not a big deal to me. Like not having a perfect parking implies to me like getting a nice spot right near the front entrance. But if I'm gonna struggle with that, I'll just go to the back. I'm fine with it. You know what? That's it. I'm cinching it in. I never want to get stuck in traffic again. I'll deal with the parking.
I'm the opposite. The thing that annoys me the most is being in a cramped parking lot and like 5 cars circling the area to find one parking spot, and you have to like drive around in circles over and over and over and over and over again to try and vulture one parking spot, competing against a bunch of other people. I will take traffic with the perfect parking every single time. I hate that. It's the worst.
Bruh, I'm either parking in the back and walking. I'll have my truck. I'll put it in the fucking grass. Like I'll
No. I'm saying there is no parking spots available. Not a single one.
See, that's another thing, is you deal with like actual like parking garages and stuff, right? I don't. We don't have those. Those
I know.
exist.
You and I, we live opposite lives in this scenario.
Yeah. So like I get where you're coming from. Like if I were in your situation, like you're stuck in traffic. Like no matter what you do, like traffic's always going to be an issue. Parking makes it suck. I get it. For me, it's the exact opposite.
Yep. How many more are we doing so I know which ones to choose?
Let's see. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should be doing 2 more each. And we're sitting at 20 minutes, so that sounds really good. That's right on time. 2 more each. Well, okay. It'd be 2 more total, 1 more each, I guess. Total of 10. Okay. That's what we originally agreed on, is 5 each.
Okay, perfect. Let's
my last one. I gotta make this one good. Okay, I got it. This one is also going to be kind of a long one.
Okay.
So bear with me here. All right. Would you rather have the ability to change one event in history, or the ability to change one event in your own life? So you can either go back and change a historical event or change a personal one.
I don't think that this is close. I'm pretty sure I would go back and change a historical event, like snap just like that. I would go back to 2017. I would change the 2017 World Championship League of Legends so that T1 wins and Faker never cries. That's it. Lock it in.
Oh my god. There's no way this man is using his power to help a 4-time winning person win one more game.
It'll be 5 times. It'll be
Oh
five,
my god.
5 times, baby. 5 times.
Perfy, your fan, the way you are a fan of this man is honestly inspiring. I don't think I've liked a single human being outside of my wife as much as you enjoy this one particular being.
5 times, baby. 5 stars. Let's
Oh
go.
my god. I can't even with you right now.
All right, P2. This one is one that hits home for me. This one is one that I think about all the time. All right, so I need you to put some thought and some heart and some feelings and some emotions into this one.
Okay.
Would you rather be in the history books for something terrible or be forgotten completely after you die?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically you're asking me, do I want to be someone like Hitler?
Oh, whoa! You don't have to choose Hitler. There's plenty of terrible things you could do. You don't have to commit genocide.
Okay, Jeffrey Dahmer, like someone forever for doing something terrible.
Yep. You pick your poison, I suppose. That's a good one. A good reference.
Or just be completely forgotten.
Yep.
So that's actually like, oh man, honestly, I think being remembered forever would be way worse. Because that doesn't affect just you. That affects like any children, anyone related to your name, like that affects all of them, right? Like no one will ever want to be associated with that name ever, right? Whereas if you're forgotten, like there's probably like 1 billion people on this planet that have died and been completely forgotten, and that didn't.
Way more than 1 billion, P2. Way more.
Okay,
Way more than
okay, sure. Yeah,
those are some small numbers.
I was trying to go for an exaggeration and I messed up. Okay, yeah, no, way more. That doesn't sound so bad. Like, I can still have led a good life and helped people. The fact that I get forgotten is just part of the natural course of history. Whereas doing something terrible and going down into the history books forever for that terrible thing doesn't sound good. It sounds
P2. I
way
want you to take a
worse.
step back for a moment. I want you to take one step back and think about all of the terrible people in history that you're aware of. They're not all that bad, right? I want you to think about everyone in America knows Richard Nixon because he rigged the election. He was a pretty bad president. Overall, he was terrible, but was he Hitler bad?
Okay.
Not necessarily.
So, like, I mean, I guess, like, we also remember the losers, right? Like, we could remember, like, someone who lost the Olympics. That could go in a history book, like, who came in second place compared to first, right? Like, so, yeah, I mean, by that point, like, there are scenarios where going into history book for doing something terrible, as being as subjective as it is, doesn't sound awful, but I don't get to choose though. Like if it's just I did some oopsie doopsie kind of thing, then like sure, that's fine. But like I don't want to be remembered for like trying to destroy the entire race. So like I think it's too open for me to like flip a coin on that. I'm going for the forgotten. I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's
Forget
fair.
me.
Listen, I think about it all the time. Like there's a lot of things that are air quotes terrible that you'll be remembered for a very long time, but you can also be remembered for a good reason. So let's take, for example, there's been some incredibly large cyber crimes in history that's happened that people remember their names of. But because of the results of those cyber crimes, we have better cybersecurity today.
I mean, that's a good point. So wait, so are you saying you'd go down in the history books for something bad?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't want to be forgotten. I'm going down history books for something fucking terrible. Hopefully, also terrible and dope.
Terrible and dope. I like it. I like it. All right. Well, this has been fun. We've got our would you rather's. We got a pretty good showing of it actually. Let me see if I can get all of them in here. Yes, I can. I'm a genius. All right. So there is all of them. I marked them in red so you can see what our answers were. This has been a fun episode. I don't know. We've got some ideas coming up for the next one. But as always, make sure you guys hit us up in the comments and in Discord if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on the podcast. I do want to do like a game soon, Perfy. Like I see videos for them all the time. Like guess the champ 20 questions type thing.
They're only yes or no questions.
Yeah, or do like a Mad Libs or something. You know, do some funny stuff. I would like to do that. You've also come up with a couple other topics recently that I did like, but this was really fun. I think this is good for our podcast today. I'm gonna let you kind of do your own outro. Let me switch it over and you can take it away.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Perfy. You can find me on twitch.tv/Perfy, and you can find me on Twitter, twitter.com/Perfy Gaming. You know me. I'm out here just chilling, playing League of Legends, playing some a little bit of variety streams when I get around to it. These days I've been mostly playing TCGs and trying to compete. Been practicing a lot, so hopefully your boy will be listed in the top 10 here in the near future. Maybe next season, who knows? But yeah, I'll always be around hanging out with P2. That you can guarantee. And maybe Saki if he ever shows up. Where's that guy at anyway?
All right, and my name is Mr. Player 2. You can find me over on Twitch at /Mr. Player 2. Also on YouTube is where all of these on my channel is where all of these videos are being uploaded to. So if you missed something and want to catch up, we have currently episodes 1 through 3, and we will be having episode 4 by this weekend. I try to get them done like on Sunday or before Sunday if I have the time to get them posted. We've been doing a lot. We're on day 262 of our 365 day year challenge. I don't know why I started this on a leap year because I'm gonna hit 366, but you know it is what it is. It's been pretty great. We've been playing some 40k real quick here lately. That just came out. Fantastic game, phenomenal. Been having so much fun playing that. We also have been working on our league climb with Perfy. We've been playing this cozy game called Coral Island, which I really enjoyed. I'm probably going to take a pause on that until the multiplayer comes out, and I'm hoping to stream that with Lana and Curls. So we'll see how that goes. And we might start up a single player game here soon. I just haven't picked one to figure out. I've got just a huge list of choices. Everyone kind of jokes with me about how big my Steam list is. It's ridiculous. But anyways, that is it for today's episode. Thank you all for joining us again. Really great on the time this time, Perfy. Fantastic. Love this idea. As always, if you want to hang out with us, make sure to check us out. You can join our Discord. It's the Intermediate Gamers Network. This is the Intermediate Gamers Podcast, and we will see you guys all next time. Peace.